So we were in a cave with Kalia here. Fell through the ground. We're looking for something that I can't remember. And yeah, we were just about to get out. That guy we captured as prisoner. And she went all crazy Black Death mode. Turns out she is a witch. And I want to learn how to do that too. So anyway, yeah, those gold piles. What? We were looking around for something. I'm sure that they'll tell me what I'm looking for as I look around at things. They really like to do that.
Do you see the passage over there? We should take a look at it.
Okay. Yep, looking at it. There's my way out. So I just need to figure out how to open this gate. Now, I thought this was going to be one of those special locks that we had to deal with before. But maybe not. This is the way that I came, I think. Oh yeah, because there's Carrick, that dead guy. Sure. Looks like I can climb this ladder, but turns out I can't. Don't know how. I only know how to climb certain ladders. Oh, here it is. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than that. It's right in that shadow.
Do you see the passage over there?
Yeah,
we should take a look at it.
Alright. That's my magic I got loaded up. Arctic Wind, Blazing Spark. Just pushes me out of the way. Guess that was taking too long. What are those, even for? I keep grabbing those roots. A claw. We'll eat the nightshade, it's fine. Eat the pearl. Ooh, restore mana. Well. Those are pretty good then, aren't they? It's a good thing I've been grabbing them. And the mud morals. Mud morals. Shock resistance. Okay. It's not too bad either. The workshop. I guess we're not headed out just yet. Alright, because we were looking for the machine, that's why we're here. The giant toaster. There it is.
I suppose we found our machine. At least, what's left of it.
Sure.
Do you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean.
Salira? Nothing, no, but this looks familiar somehow.
Agreed.
Let's go take a look around.
We can even take some small parts of it with us right now.
For selling.
The order will transport the rest to Ark by Myrad.
By Myrad? A Myrad can pick this thing up? Are you sure? Find the first part and second part, third part.
It didn't rust at all, despite all the time it's been here.
It's copper. I mean, that's a weird thing to say because...
Correct. Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
Because only iron rusts. I mean, other things degrade and patina, like copper. But, I mean, we're gonna get technical. Spooky, spooky red light. Can I jump up there? I sure can jump up here. Sort of. Can't walk in there. Okay. Toxic sludge.
All this energy, it's useless without the Numinos.
The Numinos. Oh, she's like leading me to where I need to go next. Is that what's going on? I thought that was an ice claw. Damn. Do I happen to have any? I have one. Almost up to 400 carry weight. That's nice. Alright. Flame Bite, rank 2. Ambrosia. Steel Sword of the Blaze. And some not suspicious at all old parchment. What's our Flame Blight? Our Flame Blight. What's our Flame Blight at? Just rank 1. So, let's do that. In case we run into more things that are immune to our electrical attacks. Alright.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, like a cosmic force.
Are they saying that it works like a cosmic force and therefore they do not understand it? Or are they saying that they do not understand cosmic forces and therefore it's kind of like that? Are you hiding?
Yes? Found something?
Show the crystal canister. Look what I found. Does this seem useful? Wait a minute. You called me Solera. Sol. What kind of nickname is that?
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Sairo is Kyranian and can mean a lot of things, but the closest translation in our case would be brother in arms. My foster father called me that, so I suppose it's just an old habit. I like the way it sounds, though. If you don't mind, I'll call you that from now on.
Okay. Show the... I guess I don't have a choice. Look what I found. Does this seem useful?
Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage, but it's empty.
Show old parchments.
They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum.
Okay. Show the dynamo. This looks useful, whatever it is.
Yes? Yes, you're right. How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us.
Magic. I think that's all we need for now. Let the order take the rest.
Yes, I think you're right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's go talk to Pegast.
Put these 3 things into my pocket. Oh man, I'm tired today. Hi.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find?
You were right, there's a machine back there, at least there once was. The years have taken its toll.
Well, that's not much of a surprise considering how long it was down here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it.
Oh, Lishari, the old parchments. We found this near the machine. Maybe this will give us a little insight into what it really is.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Interesting. Truly interesting.
Okay.
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one the Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's poetic.
The beacons are lit.
Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the day, Prophet. There's a lot for us to do now. If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to old Aranthiel.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
Let's go.
Good.
There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
Taking the roundabout way, I see.
All that I am saying is that there are more
You're the
efficient
one they call
ways
the
to
Prophet,
battle this
aren't you?
red madness. And
Congratulations
heathen
on
machines
passing the
atop the
trial.
Sun Temple are the last
Yes?
thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even if it turns out to be useless, only a fool turns down a chance. Sharim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Oh, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher these plans. Just think for once, Aranthiel. How are we supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now, get to work.
I wonder what I'm going to do next.
You did excellent work.
Uh-huh.
We will reconstruct this machine, no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. With the beacon and the sigiled stone, we now have both a sword
250
and
pennies.
shield against these High Ones. That is more than I had hoped for. However, there has also been a disquieting development. I have called in a conclave, and it will take place in a day. Come back then, and use the time to rest.
Of course it'll take a day.
Yes, that makes sense.
500 XP? EP, sorry. Wait until the meeting is prepared. That's a 3-star mission? Wait until it's prepared?
Yes?
Alright, what time of day? 7 p.m. Of course it is. Let's just go to the quarters and sleep.
Ever listen to me?
Interlude. With the sigil stone and the beacon, we now have both the weapon as well as a defense versus the High Ones, the entities which are responsible for the cleansing, as we know now, who appeared in my dream after the trial. However, it seems as if there was a worrying development. Aranthiel convoked a meeting at which I have to participate. It should start in a day. Two Souls, Part 2. Can I get the events of Old Darthril out of my mind? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait, this, there should be, this stuff opens, right? Oh, but there's nobody here. Damn. wait, there's somebody here. Oh, I was on the wrong side.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Give away these arrows. Steel sword of the blaze. Oh, she's got a ton of money. I guess we'll keep this stuff. Oh yeah, the rune stuff that we found. Rune gauntlets, rune dagger, rune boots. I wonder if those are any good. I wonder if I can even make them. Okay. Are there things that I can trim down from this? Some of the spider venom, I guess. Otherwise, I'll probably want to hold on to a lot of this stuff. I can get rid of these, because I'm never going to use them. That one I might, but...
Walk blessed.
Knowledge. Tell me a little bit more about your order, the League of the
With all
Apothecary.
due respect to your thirst for knowledge, I am not a magister, and I've got my hands full. In a nutshell, we are healers, and our path is to cure ailments with magic and alchemy. Our monastery is far to the north, in the Frostcliff Mountains. However, you won't
I
be
got this
able to
dialogue
reach it
before.
at the moment due to the heavy snowfall. And in case that doesn't sate your appetite, there are a couple of books about us in the library, or maybe even the Chronicum.
Blazes, it's dark already. Time really does fly by.
I need... What can you tell me what their
Aside
admin
from
is?
the obvious, not much, unfortunately. The most important thing to know is that it's extremely hard to determine if someone is infected with it. Afflicted people show their open madness quite late, and at that point, it's usually too late already. If we only knew how this Pyrean sigil stone works.
Sigil.
Anyway, let's not talk about it. It's disheartening, really. Well, then
Any
you've come
potions?
to the right place.
Staff of Lightning. Oh yeah. Let's hold on to that. Scroll of Boon. Sell that. Potions are going to be more effective since we can use them out of our inventory. You don't need to try to cast them. Salt root. Okay, well, I think we're good. Good enough anyway.
Best.
Not like totally full anymore. We're at 161. That's not bad at all.
Yes.
Yeah, as if.
Now let's favorite that so we don't sell it or... Carrick's Charm, right? I should really, one of these times, after stream, go through all of my alchemical ingredients and just sell, or make everything that I can and then sell them. That will teach me more about what the properties of each thing are, as well as get some of that stuff out of my my box. Maybe I can make some good potions, you know, who knows. Okay. Does this say where she's gonna be? If you had my questions, prevent speaking events. Ask her what happened. Okay, we'll just chase her down. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there she is.
Saira, good to see you. Do you need anything?
If you don't know your parents, not really, I just came to talk.
That's convenient, actually. I think I still owe you an explanation.
About old Dothelgrad, I take it?
Yes, but let's talk somewhere else. Come on. So, sorry for all the secrecy. I just didn't want anyone else to listen in.
I can understand that. That's what you want to discuss.
Well, that moment when I neutralized the leader of the bandits in Old Dothelgrad, I'm sure you noticed that I was different then.
That's one way to put it. You seemed upset.
Upset. You choose your words carefully, Saira. I appreciate that.
I don't like that she calls me
I'll make this
Saira.
quick. There is something about me that you don't know. That no one knows, actually.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what I told you in the curarium about the destroyed village? Well, I wasn't entirely honest with you.
Right, because you are a witch. So do you know what actually happened?
Not all of it, no, and it's true that I don't know how I ended up there. But I remembered something just before I regained consciousness. Some kind of vague memory. A feeling coupled with an image.
A feeling? What exactly do you mean by that?
It's hard to describe because it didn't last very long, but I saw myself, but I was somehow above the rooftops, as if I flew. Below me, I saw all the chaos, the dead, the fire, the devastated houses, and I somehow felt hot, but from inside, as if my blood was boiling. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe it better than that.
So what was that? A memory? Something really happened? I'm not sure I'm following.
It was something that actually happened, I'm sure of it. But the memory, it was somehow blurred. Like a dream, but a very vivid one.
So what happened then?
Nothing. I woke up, and from there things happened just as I've already told you. But that's not really what I'm trying to get at. In that memory, when I saw all those dead bodies and all that destruction, I felt satisfaction, pleasure. As if all that suffering, all that pain was the most exhilarating thing I'd ever seen.
I'm not sure I can follow. My character can't follow anything worth a shit. What are you trying to tell me?
Well, I didn't know what to make of that memory myself for quite a long time. But then, things happened that made me understand. There is something inside my head.
Sad piano.
Some kind of second soul, an entity. Most of the time it sleeps, but there are situations in which it wakes up. mostly when something atrocious happens or has happened. Blood, pain, death. Whenever I'm confronted with these kinds of things, it tries to... I don't know how to put it. Tries to take control of me, and then things like Alt Dathulgrad happen. It's never managed to completely take me over, and it hasn't gotten as far as it did in Alt Dathulgrad for a long, long time now.
Alt
That memory from the
Dathulgrad.
village, I think that is what happens when I let myself go completely.
In other words, you have some sort of demon inside you, and I'm guessing that this power you suddenly had when you killed the bandit comes from the entity inside you?
Yes, it is immense, Saira. I can feel it every time it is trying to take me over. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I were to give in completely.
That's a lot to take in.
I figure. Listen, what happened in Old Dothulgrad, I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it.
If you knew about this, why did you become a keeper?
I simply felt so thrilled.
Kind of putting yourself in front of situations where things like this are going to happen,
I was naive
right?
to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and stupid. But do you see now? This is the reason why I train so hard. Why I always try to control my emotions, no matter what people do or say to me. This creature inside me, it's always on the hunt. And the only way I can keep it at bay is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness. That's all it takes.
There's a lot of options. So the villagers could have been right about you after all. Did you show that village? I see. Does the Order know about this? The Magisters? If you were to let it take you over completely, what would happen?
I don't know. And truth be told, I'm not sure I want to.
I see. Does the Order know about this? The Magisters? There's nothing to do about this? No way to banish this monster?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order. Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out. Especially as strained as the situation is right now.
But if violence provokes this thing, why would you go with the military wing of the Order? Yeah, exactly.
Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the Magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and pour hot water for the upper city's noblewomen? Look, Saira, as you already pointed out, there is a chance that this thing inside me is responsible for the massacre in the village. And if that's true, I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't, I want to change things, to make the world at least a little bit better. And yes, I do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk, and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
Well, maybe you should... sorry if I offended you in any way. I'm just worried about you as all. That's an admirable attitude. You definitely don't like determination. I like it. I'm just worried about you.
Yes, I know. Sorry, I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. I just wanted to clear this up. Anyway, the one thing I ask of you is to keep silent about what I've told you.
Yeah, I figured.
It will never come to something like that again, I promise.
I highly doubt that.
I'd like some time by myself now. And thanks for listening.
Yeah, I don't agree with her decision to join the military wing if she's, like, afraid of that happening, because you're really just asking for trouble. What happened here? And, like, yeah, what's wrong with transcribing books and things? Like, somebody's got to do it. And instead you're like, nope, I'm afraid to get out of control and gonna hurt some people, so I'm gonna join the military and kill some people. Can't hurt them if they're dead. Doesn't make a lot of sense there, but that's fine, I guess. In a basement, or? Alright, we sleep. We have to wait. Home of the Forsaken. Yeah. Divide and conquer. We could go do that, but I could just sleep for like 2 days. And wait for this thing to be done.
You're the one they call the prophet, aren't you?
Nope. We need to go sell the rest of our stuff, too. It's in our inventory, so we'll do that, and then, I don't know, go sleep for like 24 hours. Until we're ready to take part in this, whatever it is.
Congratulations on passing a trial, I guess.
Well met.
Let's hope he knows
Get up.
what he's doing.
We can probably just go to the...
Sir?
The guy. Crafting points. Okay, we have 4 crafting points. We can get some more rhetoric books. And we can get some learning books as well. Why don't we do that?
Uh-huh. Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Cat's being naughty. Okay, I can't sell some stuff to him. An old gear. We should go see what we need to make those rune things as well. Hold on a second. I don't know if she saw like a bug under my bag or something like that, but she's scratching at the carpet. I don't know if she's trying to just get my attention for reasons that only she knows. Rhetoric. We need adept books, and there are 4 of them. How convenient for us. And then you don't have... Oh, he does have elementalism books. We'll take at least one of those. What's our money at? We have 1,100 still.
Yes.
Let's check. Oh, we can't do it at the smelter. We need a anvil.
Now, where did I put that?
I think there's one on the other side.
Walk blessed.
I'm not looking for work. What do you have to say?
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Mm-hmm. How much do those fungi? Okay. Okay, I guess that was everything. Do you have books? Soul Trap. We should pick up Soul Trap. Since we have those soul gems that we could fill. Crafting books, learning books, elementalism, adept. let's see, like, I don't know, 4 of them?
Walk blessed.
I'm never going to have money ever again. Because it all goes into leveling up. Our elementalism, though, is at 45. So that's pretty nice. Rhetoric at 36. Seems decent-ish. Alright, find a forge so we can see what those...
Can I help you?
Rune... Oh, here it is. Rune boots and rune gauntlets. Those look like the Nord set. 18 and 19, huh? Silver ingot, 2 malachite for spare parts. I don't think we have any malachite. I can look. $18 and 19. Let's see how good they are first. Boots of the Keeper, 17 and 24 the van braces are. So it seems like the boots aren't as good, but the van braces are way better. I need to find a helmet of that set because
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
we should get rid of this thing.
Hungry for
Morales blessings, my
I
friend.
have books, scrolls, potions.
Let's put this away. Rune dagger, yeah.
Anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Spices, drugs, delicacies, only the best.
Alright, back to the quarters, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll get this next part done. $449. I don't have a level, do I? No. Level 14.
Under the city, deep in the caves.
Yep, under the city in the caves, Black Guardian. Most likely, I'm guessing, the final boss fight. It seems more and more that way. To me, at least.
He waits for us, the Black Guardian.
Let Theo explain the recent
Well met.
events. Is this a recap? Hey, what's our heavy armor at? Are we at 25? Yeah, we are. Okay, never mind.
This is too dangerous. Whatever they want here. If we send spies and they get caught, Nerim will see this as a provocation.
Poor, poor people. All they did was invade a foreign country, and look how ruthless we are, sending spies in order to find out why they're here. We should be ashamed.
Save the sarcasm. We both know what I mean. You know my
No, I'm kind of on his side.
I will consider it. You come at the right time, Prophet. Commander, explain the situation.
A prophet arrives always exactly when he means
Yesterday,
to.
we received word from one of our outposts in Duneville. One of the fishermen there saw
Boonville.
warships anchoring on an island some
All
miles from
the
shore.
bills.
And they bear the Nerimese flag.
We
Burn it
have
down.
already sent scouts to confirm this, and it is true. The Nerimese have invaded our land.
But this is an active war. Should they... Why should they do
We have a
this?
suspicion. I suppose you know that the civil war in Nerim has ended 2 months ago. And who won it?
I don't know.
The combined forces of the Northern and the Middle Realm led by Taranor Korek of Kabait. The southern rebels and the remnants of the Creator's Temple have been destroyed, once and for all. Now Nerim has been united under the banner of the free people of Nerim, how they like to call themselves, and this could be the reason for these warships.
But why? Why should Nerim risk another war after just having ended one?
Because of this Korek.
It is said that he helped Narthzul Aranthiel shortly before the Lightborn were slain. And while before that, he was an opportunist who changed his ideals as often as his underpants. It seems that his crusade...
Does he have eyes?
Narthzul converted him, so to speak. He has become a declared enemy of religion.
He also thinks of the death of the gods as the first step of many. And now he sees it his task to rid Vin of religion once and for all. Free the world from the scourge of faith. These are his words.
Though it is worth mentioning that his understanding of freeing includes mass executions and the burning down of temples.
Makes sense.
He's a fanatic, and worse, his men worship him for it.
That's funny
What
because he's
he wants is to
anti-religion.
found a new world, and his free people of Nerim are supposed to be vanguard of it.
Right. Or isn't this pretty much the same thing your order once stood for, a world free of religious thinking? What else is there to know about that guy? Let me guess, you suspect that Korek is here because the Enderalians still believe the gods are alive, correct?
Well, with the small but subtle difference that it was Narazul's vision to restore the human right of self-determination, and not to obliterate every kind of superstition or spirituality.
It is plain stupid to believe a way of thinking can be beaten out of someone's head with just enough violence. The only thing that does is radicalize. Though a world without religion would be a better one, that's without doubt.
Nonsense. The people need a higher power that guides them. You can see what chaos the death of the Lightborn brought on the world, and without your orders doing, all this would never have happened.
Of course. Where were we?
Let me guess, the obvious.
What Korek doesn't understand is that we're doing this to prevent a crisis.
And simply telling the common people the truth is out of the question. What if we explain our motives to Korek? Maybe he can even fight the cycle.
Pigast?
We believe that Korek already knows about the cycle and the cleansing. And that he, how should I put it, wants it to happen.
Okay. Well, we are talking about something that could end all life, right? He wants it to happen? How the heck can someone want the extinction of all life?
I'm afraid so. I know how strange this sounds, but in a way it makes sense.
Does it?
For him, Enderal as the home of the Holy Order is the epitome of ignorance and stagnation. And we suppose he even knows that we are fighting these High Ones. But in his eyes, everything a paragon of the Old Order tries to prevent from happening must be something good. Maybe he even sees the High Ones as prophets of his new era. Who knows? Fanatics are unpredictable.
Right now, this is only an assumption, but we have to know.
Okay. We need to spy the enemies.
Do you know what a silver plate is?
It's a plate made of silver? A plate made of silver?
The ones I'm talking about are more. They are relics from Arctvent. What makes them unique is their power to transfer sound. Every plate has a counterpart, and if someone standing near one plate says something, the one standing near the other one hears it too.
Ah, it's a walkie-talkie.
Our plan is to place 2 of the plates in their camp. That way we can sound them out without risk.
And you want me to do this placing, don't you?
You, Firespark, and the mercenary, Dalvarek. However, you cannot travel to the island by ship. That would be too conspicuous.
We found out that the Pyreans had some kind of underground transporting system. Undertrains, that's what they called them.
Undertrains.
These trains connected the most important regions of the realm with each other, and thus probably also the temple on the island where Korek's ships set anchor. If we can manage to find one of these trains, we could use them to get right to his camp.
Okay.
And, as it happens, We have information about a Pyrean temple in the Crystal Forest. One that is still intact enough for us to find a way into one of these trains.
The Living Temple.
That's how you call it, yes. But enough of the chit-chat. First of all,
why is it called the Living Temple?
That is used to open the gate of the temple. And I have a guess where we could find it. A village called Fogville. Not
We have a quest in
far from the
Fogville.
Whisperwood.
Good, then when do we set out?
As soon as possible. Joseph the mercenary has already traveled to Fogville, and you should do the same. I will meet you there.
So we are talking about accomplished facts, or what?
It is the only way. I'm
Into the
sorry.
deep.
Okay. Prophet, I'm counting on you. Find out why Koarek is here.
Alright. Huh? Hey, can I have some more money for learning? If I'm like the savior of everything. It's like I have 28 learning points and I don't have the money to buy the books I need. Wait, what am I doing? I need to take the signpost to place. Where are... Go way over here. Myra Tower, Fogville. Okay. Yeah, let's fly this time. Myra Tower.
Yes? So little time.
Hi.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you
Could you tell
headed?
me something about these creatures, Myrids?
About Myrids? What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into an untamed one.
Goat dragon.
In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame Myrids like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here in Enderal. Pity, somehow.
I see. How exactly is flying part?
Well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds.
Right, the clicking sounds. I've had this dialogue before.
Through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go.
Why pity?
Nowadays,
Yep.
well, you can guess. Oh, well,
Okay,
and
yeah.
through those clicking sounds, I
right.
also... Sure, where to?
Fogville. Fogville. A creature called itself the Black Guardian, that's as far as I got. Bird? Zap! I missed. What? I contracted gangrene. Are you sure? Be a lot better if I didn't just contract gangrene. Shit. What does that do? Weapon skill reduced. Okay, that's not really that bad. Fogville Mine. Man, that sucks. I don't have a cure disease on me. I think I used my last one to get rid of gangrene, actually. don't happen to have one in my chest, do I? That would be way too... Oh, I do! Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna have to get some more of those. Okay, where is he? I thought he said he was gonna be waiting for me at the tower, but maybe not. Goat. Iron sword, small backpack, steel sword, torch blueprint. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know why I need a blueprint for a torch, but it's fine. Where's the other one? I know you're around here. When do we get to fight a Myrad? Whoa, whoa. Old rune arrows. Nice. Sort of. Things are getting stronger. I don't know if that's because of the area that I'm in, or if it's because of the level that I am. What? Where? Arp. Gonna be fighting some Falmer, hey? Arp. It's also got rune arrows. Bogville sewers. And... okay. Check my map real quick. So we can get there through these sewers. I bet. I don't want to. That seems like a good way to get more gangrene. And I have no more cure disease potions. Deer. These birds are hard to hit. Juniper. I should probably eat some food. Might be handy. Increases mana regeneration by 20 for 240 seconds. What are the mana mushrooms? Mana fungi. 25 for 480 seconds. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. So fast. No, what? Oh shit. Hey, we leveled up. I was just about to say, I hope we level up soon so that we can get our impact ability. Now we can stagger people if we dual cast. And then we can start getting Shock Nova, or I guess we could go somewhere else. Mystical Binding, Summoned Weapons. Dude. Devour Souls, Veil. None of them really, Reanimated Undead live longer. So these don't really help with like Conjured. Do they? Reduces the mana cost of, yeah. Quiet Casting. Except for like that one, I guess. Yeah, so there's nothing really in this tree that I want, actually. This one has like Summon Apparition, its own summon things. Rune Sword. Really? I can't wear his armor? Okay. Expert, nice. Ancient crystal coins. Anything else? A chest? I thought it was gonna be expert locked. Silver ingot, nice. Blessing of Life, increases your health by 51 points. That could be worth using. Mushroomed. How did they notice me? Probably heard me. I'm too used to sneaking around. Alright, yep, there he is. Okay, where's your friend? There's a stagger. Nice. Finally getting some things where I can get some money from them. I mean, we haven't really gone exploring off the main path trail too much, but we would actually have money if we did that. I think they're just sitting around, surrounded by these frickin' what do they call them? ARFs? Was this the place I was just at? No. Yeah, maybe. Anything else? Any goodies? That makes 400 with that one. We are carry weight now. Parts. Put on the mantle. Random backpack full of money. Full being a loose term. There were 10 pennies in there. Alright, well, before we jump into this, I'm going to take a quick break, so I will be right back. Alright. Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Blistering blazes.
He really likes to say that.
So long. We've been waiting for ages.
I will zap the shit out of you.
What matters now is that we find the gem that opens the temple doors. You two take care of that. I'll go ahead to the temple and inspect the gate.
I don't like any of the magic people.
No, then beat it.
It helps to know what something looks like if you're supposed to find it. At least that's what I've been told.
I already told you that. A small red gem. If it's around here somewhere, and I'm quite certain it is, you should maybe search for it at the village treasury. Now get going. I'll see you at the temple.
Huh?
You know anything about this place?
About Fogville? Yeah, quite a lot actually. The story's always fascinated me. You haven't heard of it, I take it. What do you want to know?
Well, what happened to it? All these siege weapons and the ships, it looks as if there had been a war here.
Yeah, and that's about what happened. How can I say this without going beyond the scope? The short version, the villagers lost their minds. It all started when they officially renounced Malphas and the righteous path. Then, more and more travelers started disappearing, and surprisingly, a lot of their corpses were found close to the village. Dumped in the forest, like slaughtered cattle.
Makes sense.
That was when the Order couldn't ignore this issue any longer and sent a division of guards to end the madness, whatever that's supposed to look like.
They definitely didn't
But when these
orchestrate
guards
that whole
arrived,
thing.
they were greeted by frenzied villagers, who were armed to the teeth and jumped on the guards like rabid dogs. Most of them were killed, but one made it back to the temple. Well, and that's almost the end of the story. When the guards returned, they were almost the size of an army, but still the villagers charged right at them.
In a hurry.
You can imagine the result.
Search the dirt for a gemstone. Should be easy. Hell yeah. Just like finding a rock in a pile of rocks. Was it you found out Winding Temple like Traveler? How the heck did a bunch of farmers defy a division of the guard? And is there some explanation for all
The
this?
most common one is the proximity to the Whisperwood. We all know what these spores do to the human mind.
Do we?
So maybe unfavorable
They make my
winds over
fever
several
worse, I think.
moons? Who knows? At least that's the official explanation. Some conspiracy theorists see a connection to the Butcher of Ark.
The Butcher of Ark? You're talking about the serial killer, Jail Tanner's son.
Exactly. Strange guy, to say the least. You know, shortly before he killed himself, he left an autobiography. And even though the Order officially forbids owning it, there are collectors who established an entire cult around that Tannerson character. There's a lot of speculation going on about this entire myth, and some of it's quite bizarre and morbid, if you ask me.
Oh, it's about a serial killer. Was it found out if and why the people of Fogville killed these travelers? How the heck do a bunch of farmers... yeah, that one.
Yes, it was. It turned out they sacrificed them. Later, when the Order searched Fogville for what could have caused all this, they found a hidden hexagonal room in the temple, which looked like the Fogvillers built it themselves. It was strange.
Okay.
There were exactly 6 paintings, one on each wall, and they all depicted unholy scenes, whatever that may mean. Anyway, it seemed that the travelers were sacrificed there. Heck knows why.
Summoning demons? How the heck can a bunch of farmers and hunters defy a division
As
of
I
the guard?
said, they were mad. And this is also how
they
fought.
summoned demons.
Regardless of
One
the
got stuck in Talia because she's originally
Plus,
from
this place isn't
Fogville.
exactly easily charged. Just look at all the walls.
It's all
almost a
making
fortress.
sense. All right, bye, I guess. Yep.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about your sexual exploits, thanks. Open door? Oh, okay. Yep. Get out of here. No shamans allowed. Stop that, please. Thank you. Oh, I see it. Where'd that other body go? The bread. Oh, you know what? I have these roast beef. I do have a bow, don't I? Let's try to shoot it. There we go. Where'd that rune arrow go? I think I can actually sell those and make money from them. Yeah, whatever. An assault, rune sword, key, hidden room. Okay, where are all the Charis is gonna be? Whatever the hell they're called. Bugs. Fine clothes. Nice. So many traps. How come that thing didn't set that off when he walked down the stairs? Also, yeah. Petty soul gem. A fine leather hood. An enchanter. I think do I have anything for disenchantment? Did I sell it already? Oh, we can disenchant Karks. Yeah. Take that old rune arrow. Master door. That's just a mount. I thought it was full deer. Wine, King's Mead. I like that all of these are full still. It's nice. Take your pennies. That's for Wolf. Bird egg and pearl. Swiftness. Although they all look similar, not all kinds of bird eggs can be used. Increases your movement speed in wolf form. Can only be used by lycanthropes. So I take it bird egg and chicken egg are different. Firebolt rank 2. We already have that. Take a broom, sweep the place up, get rid of these cobwebs. Any of this stuff? No? Okay. And is there a door here? Well, not a door. There is an area over here. Iron weapons. A chest. Full of goodies. Sharp steel arrows. Health potion. That's super useful. I think we're good on health potions, but... Okay. Empty. Gold gem amulet. Nice. The Skinner and wild magic. 18 more pennies. Take this wine. Like the loot, sure. Fine cloak. Wow. That's a lot of money for that. All right. Let's see what's in the cellar. Oop. I meant to open the dresser that was behind me. Gold amulet. A lot of jewelry. Not that I'm complaining. Okay. This is fine. Nobody. I thought for sure something was going to be down here. Maybe they'll show up after I take... Search wine. Yep. Search chest. All that. Take thief boots. The path, tome 3, the gods. Random. Nice of them to give me some lockpicks. Big steel safe has an apprentice lock on it. I kept double taking stuff. That's fine. Sigil Stone of the Living Temple. That's probably what caused the madness. Alright, let's get out of here.
That was quick. Any luck?
I think so. The Fogvillers hid it in some kind of underground treasury.
Yeah, that's it. Well, then
Let
I
me
guess
see.
that means off to the temple. You ready?
Have another look around. Yep.
Wonderful. And here. I found this in one of the houses. I thought it might be useful. Go ahead then. I'll follow your lead.
+2 learning points. I have so many learning points. 35. Like, I appreciate that they're giving me so many learning points, but the money is an issue. Like, how did I miss a way to make a bunch of money or something? Like, because that's what's really holding me back. All right, where are we going? We're going north to Alaska. I mean, Fogville Temple, Living Temple. Yep. Take that stuff. I don't know why, but I want it. There's another ice claw. Okay, look like we can't just go straight north. Can't take the direct path. Hey, look at this! Malachite. Been a while since we found any mineable stuff. I wish instead of having an L and an R, because they correspond to the wrong button, right? If I click with my left mouse button, it says right, and it's very confusing for me, because I have a hard time telling my lefts and my rights apart anyway, personally. So I wish it would just be 1 and 2 rather than L and R, because it's extremely confusing. Who goes there? Oh, bandits. The bandits are getting better equipped. Good for them. A rune bow. Corpse. Blueprint. Pyrean helmet. Steel shoes. What is that Pyrean helmet? I am interested in that. Handicraft 38. Looks like light armor by the picture. Maybe not though. Well, let's check it out. Handicraft 38. We are close to that, aren't we? 35. So we would only need 3 more, and we have the points for it as well. So we could make it. Mighty Wisp. Luckily it was only 2 this time. Gotta say, Fogville's pretty foggy. What is that weird symbol? Hi, bear. Oh, weird. When he stood up, his hitbox didn't stand up with him. And it looked like I shot right through his face. Whoa! Nine. I think was not happy I killed that bear. We're still going north, right? Nope, we have to go. Okay, well, I guess since we're over here, let's go take a look at whatever that is. I'm curious.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
No breaks.
Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time. Now, come on. Don't make it so easy.
Man, he hurts a lot. I can't see it. There.
Huh?
Why were there a bunch of undead just hanging out right off the road here? Guarding these moonstones. Silver steel bow. Just good damage. Only I were playing a stealth archer. Rune battle axe. Both of them have that. I'll take one. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of some. Unless we come across a merchant somewhere. Oh, there's a chest. Okay. Massive chest. Set of the Nemesis. Nemesis garb.
Now a good pipe.
Aversion to fire. Fine steel boots. Variant gauntlets. Rune warhammer. Malachite. Rune war axe. Oh, okay. I did have some healing things active still. Oh, I have mark and recall too. I need to mark in town. I should have done that so I could teleport back to the Ark. I forgot that we got that, and I haven't been using it. It sucks. Angry kitty cat. Where's that symbol? Oh, it's not going to be easy to get to, is it? Maybe we won't go check that out then. It must be that building? Oh, look at this. Nice. That's a lot of them, isn't it? Can I reach? I can. Marauder. Down you go. One left. Where are you? Behind the tent? Not quite long enough. Another marauder.
Like the bite of flea. Ah! Ah!
Rune shield. That's a lot of armor. Yep, we're gonna get too heavy. Oh, but we leveled up. More mana. Yeah, I mean, Shock Nova seems good. Nice AoE spell. Let's do it. Talent learned. Tier 1 Shock Nova. Alright, let's see. What's heavy? The certain battle axe is pretty heavy. The rune bow will definitely keep. These are pretty close. I could get rid of the axe, I guess. And actually the, oh yeah, what was this? This is light armor. Looks cool though. Mentalism spells cost 7% less mana to cast. Elementalism spells cost 5% less mana to cast. Mana regenerates 6% faster. Wow, that's pretty good. If we find more of that set, I might have to wear that if it has more stuff like that. That's kind of heavy and what, worth 5 pennies per unit of weight? Just not really worth it. Same with these. Same with the loot and these nails. What else? We have some things we can carry now, so we'll stop there. Firm arm protector, yeah, we'll skip on that. I'll pick up the boots, pick up the arrow, the bow. Arrows weigh nothing, so that's fine. We'll get the salt. Maybe we can do some cooking. Real quick, like. Summon soil elemental? Assassin gauntlets, wow. Those are kind of nice. Recipe for ambrosia. A rune mace. Rune shield. Other shoes. Oops. I don't like that it's double starling sword. Starling cuirass. As in like... Starling dagger. Oh, okay. So, dwarven stuff. Peace weed. Take this rabbit. Can't cook. Don't have a cooking bot. So what we could do is we could mark here and recall back. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. I had the wrong spells equipped. I wonder why it didn't get frozen. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. Do I have any ice claws? Looks like no. There's another one right there. Did a little dance. Jesper follows you again. Big mud crab. Imposing king crab. Crab shell. So in Skyrim, mud crab chitin and hawk feathers made cure disease potions. Maybe we should check to see if that's the case. Young snow wolves. I'm glad I took that perk that stuns when you dual cast things. Seems to be working very well. These ones at least make sense of why they didn't get frozen. Drink some of that wine, get my regen going. I have to wait around for so long. That was Myrad? Is that what that tower is? Myrad Tower?
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's.
Alright. That's why I have these.
Blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't. Thank.
47. That might be enough to buy another one of those scrolls. Snowberries? Polly. Right. Frost Cliff Tavern. Merchant? Perchance? Drunk guest. Let's see.
And just how exactly is that supposed to help me?
No idea.
Esme.
But I did what you asked of me. Now where's my pay?
A game.
Here.
Come on.
Thank you for
Take a
your
seat.
services.
Huh?
My pleasure.
Routed mage. Can I buy things from you?
What is it, Sunchild?
I'm looking for knowledge. What's wrong with your eyes?
Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Okay. Oh, maybe he's got cure disease potions. Scroll of Arcane Rune. Cast on a nearby surface, it explodes for 33 points of shock damage when enemies are near. That could come in handy. Yeah, we got those teleportation scrolls as well. Sell one of those. I don't need that. I will keep level 18. That's much better than I thought it was going to be. Entropy. Death breath. Death spark. Summon fire elemental. Ghostly black bear. Ice elemental. Okay, so that soil elemental is pretty legit then.
Yes, yes, yes. Just move along, will you?
That's just how it is. Everything was better.
Do you buy things?
Now a good pipe.
Another exhausted soul.
What have you got?
Oh, a bit of this and that. The roast rabbit is really good. Take a look for yourself.
Okay, luckily we can sell things to her, so we won't have to go back. Assassin gauntlets. Okay, they're not enchanted. Yeah, I think we're going to keep that. We might switch over to light armor if we find more of that stuff, because that's really good. Anything else that we can get rid of out of this? Aversion to fire, aversion to frost, aversion to magic, that might be, and shock. Yeah, those ones might be worth holding on to. Keep those. Yeah, all that's fine. Bone meal's kind of heavy, isn't it? All that stuff adds up. Although there is a chest right nearby that we can put all this stuff into as well. Sell those. Pyrean gauntlets. Okay. Getting a little more of a set there. Keep all that. Well, sword, starling sword. Probably don't need starling sword, huh? Or steel sword. Okay, 2,000 pennies. Oh, well, we're doing pretty good, aren't we? Crafting book. Rhetoric. Only handicraft apprentice though. We need to save 3 of our points for handicraft. We could get 1 for rhetoric. And learning books, anything, not anything that we use. Watery apple cabbage stew. That sounds terrible. All right, cool.
Safe travels.
We just got a new delivery of ale. Anyone?
And where was that chest? Was it over here? Yeah, here it is. Throw that in there. Couldn't sell this stuff, I see. We'll hold on to it though, otherwise I'm going to forget about it. All that stuff's fine. We'll throw this stuff in here. Gotta use that book. Hopefully we can cast it. Okay, much better. Back door? Yeah, it must be.
Huh?
And what is this? Just a lake?
Are you drunk? Come on, you can do better.
Eventually your shield was gonna give out. The stun actually did a lot of stuff for us that time. Gallant Wild Mage Robe. 25 armor. Silver Sword. Nice. Yeah, they had a little camp. Let's check it out. Anything good? Harvest your rat. Delicious. Fireball. That might be worth holding on to, even though it's rank 1. Riverville's mead. Yeah, they had some good stuff in that chest. Yeah, they got some good stuff. Scarag boots. Okay, spellbooks. Oh, that was a rank 2. Fireball rank 2. Definitely learning that. And let's see, what is that summon? Oh, I like the symbol. Looks cool. Soil Elemental cost 120. So we would have to cast that first and then hope for the best. I am a little curious to see. Oh, we can't dual cast. Let's see. How badass? Huh?
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, cool. So if that's anything like the things that we fought, that's gonna be a giant pain in the ass. We'll favorite that one. Oh yeah, Mystical Sword. It's gonna be a little better than our wolf. Can you shoot the birds out of the air? I know you can. Racco Flex, sup? Hi, how's it going? How are you doing? I know in Skyrim that you can shoot the birds out of the air, so maybe I'm just terrible at aiming, but I have not been able to hit one. No more? Just you by yourself, huh? Alright, fair enough. Okay, we need to get up there. How are we going to do that? I guess we could follow the road around where this is. That's probably going to be the easiest way. Amulet of Nimble Feet, carrying capacity by 30 points. Nice. I need an amulet of elementalism. I'm good, just chilling before bed. What about you? I'm doing okay. Just working on this main quest for Enderal. I have recently started getting back into working out because I hate myself. And today everything hurts. Just it's all bad. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Ooh. Oh. I like this. I don't think I will if I get close to those crystals. But it is pretty. Is this the Whisperwood?
And that's it.
Okay.
The
Crystal Forest. Gotcha.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Makes sense.
The temple should just be a few miles up the hill.
Should not such things, man. Wouldn't say you look bad. Quite handsome, to be fair. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Mostly it's for, I got 2 bad discs in my back. I got, on my L5 and my S1. My discs are messed up. And, so I have to keep my weight down because if I let myself get too heavy, that's just gonna be worse and worse. So I'm trying to prepare for later on. I'm not happy about it. I hate working out, but, I do appreciate that, thank you. Knowledge. Commander Aaron called the temple the Living Temple. Why is that?
It's an old legend. Apparently this
I feel I have the same
has some
issue.
kind of consciousness.
Yeah,
so
it's
to
not
speak.
fun.
That's also the reason for the weird vegetation around here.
I see it, let's get going.
Yep.
Thanks for the pointer. Same place? Recoflex? Is that your L5 and your S1 down there, or do you have like brachial up in your C's? Oh hi. You look scary. We'll see. Oh, there are 2 of them. Good. Let's just get one down. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Not nearly as bad as those other things we were fighting, but I guess we could use our shock magic on them, actually, on these guys. I don't remember exactly, but it's quite down in the bottom. Do you get like sciatica, like a shooting pain down your leg? If so, I can tell you the thing that I do that helped me. So my discs went out. Ancestral Spirit. He makes a good meat shield, I'll give him that. Ghost wrappings. Sometimes, yeah. So the thing that helped me, because my discs went out when I was like 22. Really, really early. I just, between work and genetics, it was, I guess, just bound to happen. But the thing that really helped me is, so how do I describe this? It's like, the way that I always describe it is, the feeling is like clenching your butt cheeks together, as weird as that sounds, but then try to focus it at the very small of your back, so it's almost like a rocking motion. I had mine at 19 back in the army. Yeah, same, only Air Force for me. So doing that, so you clench really hard, try to focus your muscles tensing, flexing at the very small of your back for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. Try to go for 10 seconds, and then you let it go, you relax, and then you do it again. I usually do it like 3 or 4 times. While I'm laying in bed is usually when I do it, but you can do it anywhere. You can do it sitting down or wherever you want to. And for the first, I'd say 2 weeks, I did it every day for like 2 weeks. And at first it was fairly uncomfortable. I could literally feel my spine being pulled into place by my muscles. But after that 2 weeks of doing it every day, my pain went away. And it really changed a lot of things for me. And I still do it every day. And a lot of times I don't deal with back pain anymore. Got to follow fellow veterans, so to say, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully that works for you. It worked wonders for me. It really changed my life. But, you know, there are other factors too, like keeping weight down, because since it's at the small of your back, all of your weight is centered right on those discs. So if they get a little out of shape, like bent out of shape, and then putting some weird pressure on them, that's not going to do any help on your discs. And if your discs are weak as it is, well, you're gonna have a bad time. So that's what I'm facing right now. There's got to be a better way for me to do this, right? I have that Arctic wind. You get frozen. You don't. Crystal Spectre. I'm more worried about this elemental. I'm out of juice.
Haven't had enough yet? As you wish.
There we are. And for you, you get grounded. There we are. Much easier. Ectoplasm. Those crystal elementals don't have anything for me. I'm sad about it. Are we close to where we're going? I think so. This is definitely a harder area than where we've been. So we've been doing all of our stuff down here. Can I search this, or is it just for show? Well, it's empty. Can't search it, but empty. That's an alive one over there. There's another. Let's just ignore that. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us if we ignore that. Are you friendly? Can I walk by you? Oh no, that's a lot of red dots. Well, I see I have gotten myself into a pickle. Maybe grounding? Grounding will help us. We should also do focus. That's the thing that I can't keep in check working at the warehouse, so yeah. Yeah. When I was in, it was, building pallets. I think that really, didn't do it, because we would load all of our stuff up on a pallet, and, it's a big metal pallet that's, you know, like 8 by 8 or something like that, meant to go into a military aircraft. And, we'd build it, you know, like 7 feet high. And so getting to the top of that, putting our equipment on it, because, you know, military equipment ain't light. I'm sure that didn't help. I'm just lucky that, like, mine wasn't completely debilitating when it happened. Let's do one of these, maybe, and a wine. Oh, you're... We're gonna go through all of our pallets. Wooden ones? No, metal ones. Like, big... I'm pretty sure they were like 6 feet by 7 feet, and then we would build them 7 feet high. So it's a huge, eventually it would be a huge box of just boxes. I remember we were building one pretty much right after my back got hurt. And I was like sitting around watching them, and it was killing me because, like, if people are working, I like to work. And so I was helping them, and I got on top, and I was helping them position everything and stuff like that. And, you know, because we had some new people there, and we were kind of showing them how to do it, because it's not exactly standard practice. And after we got done, I jumped down, and after jumping off of the pallet, I didn't even think anything of it. I just hopped down, but all of that weight on my discs, oh man, that put me out for the rest of the day. That hurt a lot. And after that kind of changed things. I was like, well, apparently this is it's not something I can really ignore. It's much better now. Like, I can run now. Before I couldn't at all. Oh, another level. Man, we're doing well. We're getting a lot of experience today. I got a large concrete slab from a 2 meter height, so it won't land on all the squad members' feet. Ophelia. Oh man, that sounds terrible.
Never walked back on the road from the
Okay, well, we didn't die. We did kind of go through a lot of our potions, but that's okay. Our arcane fever is at 12%.
Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
We could use our discipline. Why don't we just do that right now? It's close. There we are. So now our fever is down to 0. He's pretty angry. I see another one, another enemy over there, but he can just stay over there. Ace Claw, I'll take that. Okay, so it seems like if we get too close to him, he's gonna attack, but he just doesn't want to if you try to stay away from him. Which works for me. I don't really want to tangle with a mammoth. Alright.
Well, that was quicker than expected.
That's
Did you
nice.
find the gem?
Yes.
Show me. Well, I'll be damned, that's the one. Then I suppose it's time for me to tell you some things about the temple.
What was the arcane fever
Maybe
thingy?
you've already heard
So
the
in
Enderal
Enderal, which is a total conversion mod of Skyrim, so if it looks like Skyrim, that's why. If you own Skyrim Special Edition, or I think the other ones too, you can get Enderal for free on Steam. But it changes quite a few things about the game, like how you level up and stuff like that. I'll show you how to level up here after I get out of this dialogue. But the arcane fever is, as you use magic and you like drink potions and things like that, your arcane fever worsens. And if it gets too high, you start taking negatives, like less carry weight, and then there was something else that happens too. But if it gets to 100, you die. So the more you use magic, the more your arcane fever goes up. Although, as a magic man, which is my character's name, I am basically solely using magic, and it's a lot less of a problem than I originally thought it was. And there are a couple of things that reduce it. I have an ability that does it, and then also there are these ambrosia potions that you can brew that reduce it as well, and find out in the world and buy them. So it's not as much of an issue as it may sound. I thought it was going to be much worse. Turns out not so much. Maybe it's just the type of magic that I'm using. This destruction style magic. But like healing magic will increase it as you're using it. Like the kind of heal over time spell that you have, as you're using that, your fever will jump up and up and up, and then the one where it heals like a set amount, it will jump up by like 2% or something like that. So the stone heart makes the temple, come alive? How does that work?
It works because the Pyreans found a way to conjoin something immaterial with a human soul. That doesn't need to be a building like it is here. It can also be a sword or an amulet.
Get it, thanks. Yeah, of course.
Ones, as those whose consciousness was transferred were called, suffered atrocious pain during the ritual, but when it worked, They practically achieved immortality.
Well, that sounds nice.
It's a terrible fate, yes.
Okay, so to cut this guy off, so this is like your level up menu, right? So you have your combat skills, you have your workmanship skills, and then there's another point that you get here called a memory point. So as you can see, I'm level 17. I have 45 learning points. That's for stuff up here. So I have a ton of learning points, but you can only learn these skills through buying learning books. So that's how you level up. You go and either find or buy books to get your points up. It's kind of an interesting way. I always have no money because I'm constantly spending them on these. Your crafting points are for workmanship. You get them up the same way with books, although these books are a lot less costly. They're very cheap comparatively to these ones up here. And then your memory point, you have a special menu you can go into. I say. This is like my, I don't know, it's like a dreamscape or something like that. And these pillars are where you put these memory points. It's a lot like the perk system of Skyrim, but different, as you can see, because there are a lot less trees to go into. This one that I have nearly maxed out is the elemental tree. So like here, my shock spells do more damage, and then you can also pick up things like Arctic Wind, where I shoot a cone of frost out in front of me like a shout from Skyrim, and it freezes them in place. But if I hit them with a shock spell, they explode. So if they get frozen and then I hit them with the shock spell, they will explode and instantly die, which is really nice. It doesn't happen to everybody, because not all things can be frozen. Damn, Skyrim 2.0, yeah, kind of. It's really cool. I've been working on this Shock Nova, so I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to keep putting points into it because it seems good. And also, I use shock magic, so it's thematically correct.
However,
but yeah, they've done a lot of work on it.
These bindings were unusual. Not every Pyrean had a relative living in his frying pan, I was going to show you the map. So to speak. Only a very few Arcanists, mainly those of the Ishian caste, were able to perform them. In other words, bound places or objects were extremely rare. This temple is one of them.
Neato. So in other words, there's a Pyrean consciousness resting in that temple.
I doubt that it's resting. Witnessing the downfall of one's own civilization, and since then being forced to hang around in an extinct world, hardly has a positive effect on one's sanity. But we'll see. Go ahead. Put the gem in the socket over there.
So this is the map. You start over here, and then this is like the main city arc. But so far it's been really good. So custom map, it's got a custom level up system, it's got custom enemies, it's got custom armors and stuff like that. As you can see, this is the armor that I'm wearing right now, this Keeper armor, except for the helmet. The helmet is like steel helmet, fine steel helmet, something like that. Very story driven. The quests are interesting, and you have like a companion system. You have like a relationship with them. Sometimes it'll come up, yeah, custom. Sometimes things will come up that say like, this guy is Jaspar. It'll be like, Jaspar likes that, depending on my dialogue options, or he doesn't like that, or he appreciates that, stuff like that. They've added in some mini games like rolling dice and playing cards and stuff like that. It's cool. I say stuff like that a lot. But yeah, it's cool. They've done a lot of work on it. It's basically a different game, just in the Skyrim engine, so it still kind of feels like Skyrim, and the combat is the same as Skyrim. But otherwise, it's completely different.
I'll be damned.
Perfect. Then let's go. And keep your weapons ready. The Undertrain will be the lowest level of the temple. At least, if Lushishi's theories are true.
Also fully voice acted, if you hadn't put that together. Most of them are very well voice acted. There have been a couple of times where it's like, the quality wasn't quite there, but it's been very few and far between. Most of the time I don't even notice. Like this guy's voice acting is very good, and so is Jaspar's. I guess they hired that guy from Pimp Your Ride and show the mod.
Why what?
This is the third time that you've hired me. My pay isn't exactly humble. Why?
What do you want to hear? A love song? You're a drunkard and a scrounger. But you do your work, and you do it good. The day I put my faith in one of these God's lambs will be the day I dance naked through the upper city, singing hymns of...
Hymns of... Alright. Crystals. Sometimes crystals will increase your arcane fever if you're standing next to them, so they've taught me to be careful around crystals. Oh, this place is going to be full of undead, I see.
Blistering blazes. Does this never end?
Also, that character really likes to say blistering blazes. Let's get the chain lightning out.
See? I told you.
I see you over there, giant. Okay, maybe we can pull them one at a time, because I feel like that guy is gonna be a problem. I see some ore mine right there. You first. Just gonna leave that one alone. Get him. Never mind, I'll do it. There's a tower right there. I should go check that out. Maybe there's something inside. Rune Warhammer? Are you actually... Yeah, you guys got it. Okay. Let's summon our soil elemental and see how he does. Grotesque lost one. Oh, he is pretty grotesque, isn't he? It's kind of got a nemesis thing going on. The mouth there. Look like. Oh, he wasn't that bad. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's an awkward way to die. You're not kidding. At least they died happy? I hope. Anyway. Okay, what do you got for me? That was a big hammer. Corundum. I will take it. I hope he's finished. Ragoflex, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess, you know, you could die doing worse things, but it's definitely probably not ideal. Oh, what? Oh, that was my thing dying. I like that. Thanks. I made that. I am currently developing a video game that's going to be... Oh, hi. Free to play on mobile when it's done. And I have most of the magic done. Most of the music done. And that's part of one of the tracks I made for it. Take that. Chest? I missed that chest, didn't I? Mm-hmm. A lot of potions. I don't like that they're giving me a lot of potions. And also I have 2 companions with me. Like, what do they have down here that they're worried about? I'm not going to be able to handle by myself. Anything else? Oh, he's got glowy hands. Didn't notice that before. It's a battle axe. Yeah, okay. Was that guy with all the armor? I don't get to have the armor? That's sad. Cool, work in progress, then hit me up when it comes out. I can't. I probably can't install it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put out a video to say when it's good to go. Right now, where am I at in it? I'm trying to fix some of my movement right now, because I'm having some issues with the character not walking on slopes so well. But I have a lot of the art done. I think I have all of the enemies designed. A good portion of them I have their sprite sheets done, so they are animated.
Wait a moment.
And things like that. If you are interested in it, I started putting out, although I haven't kept up on it for about the last month, but I was doing weekly updates for a while on my website.
Interesting.
And
I'm translating.
Yeah, so I'm working on the first level and getting some of the things kind of evened out.
I think that means something like the warrior.
Is it going to be on the Google or App Stores? Hopefully it's on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store.
And look at the inscription.
We'll see. It's definitely going to be on the Google Play Store, but hopefully I can get it on Apple as well. We'll see how hard that is to do, because I know they don't like to. They'd like to be difficult, from what I've heard.
Each of these tunnels to go further to the light, whatever that is.
Brilliant deduction. That means we have to split up.
Do you have a link nearby? I have one right there.
See the pressure.
It should also be in video description.
To me, it looks as if each of us has to stand on one
and on my about page.
I should take the path of the wise man. What about
I don't know why
Joseph?
I'm asking about stores. I can't download anything anyways. Why can't you download anything?
That leaves you the path of the dark one. Off we go then. We'll meet again at the light. Come on, step on the pressure plate.
Thanks for the link, of course. Investigate the temple, step on the dark one pressure plate. Okay, I gotta go this way then.
My door's open. Constantine?
Mine too. Then let's go.
The living temple. There we are. Third one. There we are. Good. A little worried about those fire elementals. They get pretty quick. They're dodging around. Got sent to the Shadow Realm by Google and Apple. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should have had a trap card ready for them. Fire elemental, fire salts. But that is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. It might be available on like PC, maybe. I'm not really sure because I think you can get phone games on computer. Sleep in stone bed, but I guess I'm not sure about that. I shouldn't say that. I was thinking about trying to get it up on Steam for a hot second, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not because I don't know how getting the like monetization setup is going to be, because I don't know if you can do like in-game purchases on Steam. I'm not for sure about that, or how hard that is to set up, because the game's going to be free to download, so all the monetization is going to come from two things. The Spellbreaker. The first one's going to be ads, but I'm very particular about ads. I have very strong feelings about them. So how I'm going to do ads is it's going to be after you attempt a run, because it's going to be a auto runner, side scroller, with some well-timed attack and block mechanics, fantasy based. After you attempt to run, you will have an option to watch an ad, and if you do, you will get extra monies, and if you don't, no big deal. So it's going to be completely up to you if you want to watch the ad or not. I'm not going to force it. And then the things that are going to be available in the shop are going to be like skins. There's going to be skins for your character that you can get. I'm also thinking about possibly implementing a sort of like daily bonus thing where for the first X amount of runs, or maybe X amount of time, probably X amount of runs you do during a day, you'll receive bonus stuff, bonus monies or bonus whatever to get different things, in-game items, because there are different armor sets and different weapons, and they'll have different abilities and stuff. And there might be something in there that is like a potion, quote-unquote potion, where you use it and it gives you your daily bonus back. So the things in the store that you buy with real money aren't going to be like big game-breaking, game-changing things. It's going to be like skins and stuff like that, because I do have a lot of strong feelings about loot boxes and how game companies are doing things nowadays. But I also want to make money because I've been working on this thing for over a year now, and if I don't get anything to show for it, because this is basically my full-time job, that and now streaming a little bit. I want to try to make this a career, and so I need to make money somehow. But I don't want to sell my soul too much, if that makes sense. Sounds cool. I hope it is cool. I think I have a solid idea. I think it'll be fun. Another thing I want to try to implement, and I don't know if this is going to work, so we'll see. But I want to try to do a randomized level system. Like, once you complete a certain section, you'll make it to the top one day. Thanks, I appreciate the confidence. But I want to try to make a kind of a roguelike, or not really roguelike, that's not the word I want to use, but like a randomized level that you can run through where you're not going to know the layout, and it's going to be randomized enemies based on enemies that you've defeated already. To do, like, I don't know, daily runs or just keep the game fresh. There's some of those crystals right there. But we'll see. That is on the back burner of things that I want to do. Not things that are super important for the game to be completed. Let's get back on grounding. I see some wisps flying around there. let's go check the other way first. I keep doing that. It's this. Do I need to step on it again? Turn it off? Or is that just gonna... Maybe I need to go further away. Yeah, okay. Watch out for pressure plate rocks. Oh, he had a bow. Could have used for those crystals. Where's this taking me? Dead end. Alright. Works for me. Set of Selna. Selna's March. That's heavy armor stuff, too. Let's see, what are those boots? Heavy armor fortified by 8 points. Increases melee damage by 2 points. Increases your health by 14 points. Increases melee damage by 2 points is a very interesting effect. And they're better than my boots, so might as well use them. We should eat some food as well, get some regen going. That's another thing too, your health doesn't regen on its own, you need to eat. Alright, well, we only got one other way to go, so let's go check it out. Wisps over there. Anything getting ready to ambush me? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I see. Wisp mother. Ancestral spirit. Well, my Arctic wind isn't gonna work on her. Ooh, let's try our new thing. I didn't favorite it, did it? Need to fast. What was it called? Wisp Mommy, I'd say, yeah. She's gonna mess me up, isn't she? You charge 30 bucks. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. Do it now. Did I do it? Did it happen? This is bad. Did my Shock Nova work? What did it do? Oh, I didn't have it equipped. There we go. Let's off some potions so we don't die. And I guess we'll do 2 of those, and then let's drink some wine to get our regen going a little faster. Switch. We have our Blazing Spark up. Okay, cool. Okay. Ectoplasm, ghost wrappings. What are they called? Ancestral spirits. Scary ass ghost lady. I wonder what these other levers are for. Everything in this game seems a lot harder to in Skyrim. Like, the game is a lot more deadly. which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just a thing. Where'd that other crystal go? There it is. And nothing up here, huh? Just the crystals. I don't even have anything to use those on. I can see that, yeah. I mean, it also doesn't help that I have 45 learning points that I could put into my combat skills, and I just don't have the money to buy the books to increase them. So the game would probably be a little easier had I have that stuff. And my spells... Oops. My spells, I only have like tier 2 spells. So, like, Blazing Spark rank 1 and Blazing Spark rank 2, and this is only apprentice level. So, and I can cast, I have the master level perk in my tree, so it costs less mana. But I haven't seen anything close to that. I think I have one adept level spell, and that's that summon that we just found, that soil elemental. Why does that fire look weird in a trail? Does it hurt me? No. Okay. So it's breadcrumbing me that way. I'll take the bait. What's going on? I'm gonna leave in a few. It's like 9 p.m. and I've been having trouble sleeping lately. But if you're gonna stream tomorrow, I'll try to join in. Yeah, I stream Tuesday through Friday, same time. For me, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I'm gonna end stream in about 20 minutes, and then I usually start. It would be 2.5 hours ago is when I started, give or take. But yeah, for sure. I mean, I also have trouble sleeping, so I totally get it. This game really likes to kill you. It's okay, though. But yeah, I mean, get some sleep. For sure. And if you join in tomorrow, I would love to have you, if you feel like you want to do that. Yeah, the traps are super deadly in this one. They don't mess around. I had a fight earlier. Yeah. Sorry about that. Don't mind the spamming emotes thing. I have to fix Nightbot. I keep forgetting to. But Nightbot is like on its default settings, because I just have it for some light moderation. I had somebody. Oh, my camera turned off. Oh damn! I wanted spam debated 4 times. I guess not. Yeah. I need to turn it off because I just downloaded it on default settings, thinking that was gonna be fine because I had a bot come in and spam some stuff. And yeah, my camera shuts off every 30 minutes. For reasons. So I need to fix that. I just keep forgetting. The emote thing. I can't fix the camera thing. The camera has an auto shut off every 30 minutes that I cannot change. So I just need to make sure to like activate it. So if you see me like reach behind my camera like this, that's what I'm doing. I'm like touching some buttons to keep the timer going. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just a thing, you know, like, if I get caught up, especially if it shuts off during a fight, because, like, if it's quiet, I can hear it, it makes, like, a little clicking sound. But if I'm in a fight, I don't catch it sometimes. And so, I'll have no camera for, like, 20 minutes while I'm just, like, going around. I just have this black box on the screen, and I feel bad. All right.
There you are.
Hi.
Where is Bushybeard, though? Have you seen him somewhere?
No, but I heard a scream earlier in a tunnel. I didn't hear a scream.
But wait. Do you hear that?
Sounds like he's casting spells. Learning book, later armor adept.
He got here before we did, but he didn't wait. Why the heck would he do that?
I don't know. That doesn't bode well if you ask me.
Not really, no. Come on, let's take a look.
Hold on, I gotta open this chest. Ooh. You found an additional 3 pennies through your lockpicking skill. What are my spells up? Okay. That looks like, Vivek, sort of. Are you possessed?
Hello? Master Firespark.
Gorilla, den Shohen. Shujara nem jogen. Veto, 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 veto. Shijara nem lohem.
Looks like he's having a bad time.
She showed me. She showed me.
I smell pennies. Yeah.
She showed me all.
Okay. What are you talking about? Who showed you what?
See, the temple. She let me look through the window of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it. All of
Oh, he's getting the red madness, isn't he?
The light, the burnt flesh everywhere.
You saw the high ones?
Yes. And,
those are like
now.
enemies. They're the main bad guys of the story, I think.
We can't hide. Do you understand? We can't.
Okay.
Meister, you're not yourself. Just calm down, and we can.
No, stay away from me.
What's going on with your voice, buddy?
Understand? You can't understand. She's so sad. So sad and so full of wrath because we chose to close our eyes rather than see. Because we refuse to understand.
Understand what? You're not making any sense.
That it's us. We are sin. Don't you see? And there's only one way to end it.
What? No, no! Put that away! This is madness!
Madness!
This
what
is...
we do is madness!
Bin.
This is the only way to break the cycle. One glance was enough to understand her suffering. To understand that there's no other solution than ultimate death.
Ultimate death?
One day, you
This isn't your regular everyday
you
death.
too,
This is
fleshless
advanced
one.
death.
And now, we have to die. It won't change much. But maybe it will make her just a little happier. Forgive me.
Okay. Maybe if I hit him with my grounding, he won't be able to. Ooh, and Arctic Wind. Okay, so he's a wizard, and I'm getting rid of all of his mana.
But why?
Dead.
That was... What the heck? Why by the wise hermit would he do that?
The wise hermit. They say that. They keep saying that a couple times.
I've never seen anything like that.
His eyes look normal to me. Were they supposed to glow or something? Maybe the high ones took control of him.
Possessed?
He seemed possessed.
I don't know. I always thought the possessed have a red shimmer in their eyes when it gets bad. He didn't. And what was that talk about making her happy? Did he mean a temple? My. This doesn't get better.
Mm-hmm.
We'll need to tell the Order about it. Now, let's push on. At least we should find this train. We owe Firespark that much.
Let's push on.
Such chaos.
Let's bury him. Bury him where? In these stones? All right. Yep. Pop it open. There you go.
You hear that? Waves.
I don't. No.
Nature takes back what belongs to her. Let's hope the tunnels of this undertrain aren't flooded too.
Hmm. Oh, we gotta. Oh, okay. There's a path. I was gonna say, do we have to jump? All right. This might be a good spot to end it. We're pretty close to quitting time.